Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mental Like Patreon.
In the name of Amen, the Supreme, the All-Powerful, the one and only true Lord, and Amen we trust. As the Republican Mentalist, the real 144,000 is being gathered this day and time, the Mentalist. Good evening, I'm your host, the intellectual new men Kari, and this is Mental Like Radio, and tonight we're going to be speaking about American soul. What is American soul? And what did it produce? American soul is us as a collective, the life that was put into this country to make it livable for anyone here. That's the American soul is here. When you look to find out why America, like I said before, when you look to find out why is America so popular, why do so many people want to come into America, simply because wherever we are, people want to come. Because we carry a soul, an energy, a fire to us that attracts people to us. It attracts the people who carry no soul, no energy, no real power. You know, the spiritual people. Our soul comes out of us in all forms, how we walk, how we talk, how we dance, how we sing, all these things, sports, everything. You can tell that we are powered by a whole nother energy other than the rest of the human race, the so-called human race. We are powered by a whole nother energy, a whole nother power, that soul. Now, are we still powered by that same soul every day today? Are we still powered by that soul today? No, we're not. No, we're not. It has been very, very spiritual here in America. And that's the sad part about it. The so-called black people who were once known as soul people. Notice y'all not known as soul people anymore. You see, when the white man gets rid of a title for our people, that's when he starts to basically water our people down and eventually starts to get rid of us. What is the American soul? That is the essence of this country, going back to our Mesoamerican ancestry. That goes back to our Mesoamerican ancestry before these cave people came over here, before they came out of filthy, stinking Europe, you know, where they were practicing all kinds of sodomy and degeneracy and things of that nature. That was the energy on this place that was laid down by generation upon generation of our Mesoamerican ancestors. And y'all need to know that. Tell your children we American through our Mesoamerican ancestors. That's what you tell them who we are. We American. We ain't black, we ain't African, we just that American. And our soul is tied to this land. Our souls are tied to this land. Who is the soul of America? We are. Because everything that touched the world, everything that made an impact in the world, we produced here in America. We put our imprint on this land way before the white man was thought about in America. Why did American soul produce? What did American soul produce in this society? Music, art, literature, science, medicine, everything. I want you to always think, all you did was just make some music. No, we did more than make some music. They did more than make music. They made medicine. They made literature. They made science. They did everything here that y'all built off of. But they don't want to tell you that part. You see, forget about the architecture and agriculture and everything else that we brought to this country and made it rich. Yeah. Is the soul still in America? There are people today. The only ones is the soul keepers. The only soul keepers in this country right now is our people, the mentalists. You go to the so-called black men and black women, they don't lost their souls, man. I'm telling you straight up. I know it's not, that's hard to believe. Y'all the only ones that got soul? Yeah, we are. Because, why I can stand on it and say is because, see, souls make an impression and souls have a direction in which they're going. You don't know where y'all going. You don't even know where y'all at or who you are. And no matter how much you say it, they still don't get it. When will the soul be restored in America? It's being restored right now. That's why we in the third dimension as the Americans. We showing up as the real Americans in the third dimension. We showing up as the real Americans here. The ethnic Americans. You see. That's all. For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to Mentellect Patreon. Go to Mentellect Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to Mentellect Patreon and join the Mesoamerican community.
Rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. It's the Republic of Mentellect, black race to the white race. If it's hell, and then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and blue. Superman, Superwoman, that's me and you.